Why do you hate Rachel Ray?
I've been called that since a kid, and I just
Really?
didn't know anybody. Yeah.
She's been famous
Oh.
that long?
I know, like 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah, she's been famous long.
She's been famous for a while. I just don't like it.
Okay, sorry. It was an endearment term.
Sorry, I'm gonna do this in two. I forgot to say that.
Good. Let's do another run in a second here, just so that now that they're a little more used to that. Tell us about your choices.
I wanted to do. I was looking at like a lot of videos with full orchestra, and I noticed that a lot of conductors were doing it too, and I felt like it created that more of a sense of longing. And I mean, I see this as like a funeral march for children. So I thought it just created so much more emotion and brought so much more music out of the musicians.
Yeah. It makes the tempo a little bit faster. Did you see that tempo as well in some of the stuff that you observed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I was taking it a little bit.
Do you think you were taking it too fast, or okay?
Just
I'm
like
curious.
Not too much, but maybe like 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, there's a huge range of tempos that people take for this. I mean, huge, from like just morbidly slow to pushing through it. You know, so I was curious if I just want to say that was faster than what we have been taking. That doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay, just whatever. I want to see what you want, what you intend to do. So if you want to go that tempo, you're going that tempo. If you want to go slower, you're going to need to take a little more time in between the beats. Okay? All right, let's do it again. Good. Okay? I like this. It's different. It's good. Hannah?
I like the two thing, and I think they're really expressive, but because I think they're expressive, I don't think we need to do them here or anything. They're like, it seemed like most of the time that your left hand was up or whatever one was up. It wasn't like doing much, but just kind of flowing, which is nice, but I didn't know which one to look at.
I just felt like I wasn't expressing the phrasing too well. I felt like people weren't getting as quiet as I really wanted them to get. So
Mhm.
that's,
So a lot of your work was just trying to get them
yeah, I was
down.
trying to get this down.
Yeah. 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 Nigel?
I think along with that, I could tell that you were trying to do it with your left hand, and I could tell which way you were going based on which way it was, but you kind of bring it up and then stop, or you bring it down and then stop, so just kind of follow through so we know what exactly you want us to do instead of just like, guys, up. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Artie?
I think after hearing why you showed the tempo and maybe combining the two, I think it will really come out there, just because it would be very metronomic. And it's like, well, he says this is how it's be playing, but it's not really showing it. What do we go with? So I felt like, it's not that I'm saying that you're supposed to do that, like, it makes sense to me. It was like, it exaggerated, of course, but it was
I like the, when you explained, you know, that it was, I mean, that makes sense to go into for a march like, you know, like a dirge almost, you know. When you said that, I thought, oh, that's really interesting. You know, I hadn't thought about that. That's really interesting, you know, that just heaviness, you know, moving through that. So I think that's a really, really good choice, something I haven't considered. That's really neat. So, good. Very, very good. Okay, let's do the next one.
Do you remember any competitors that you went to? Like any of their names?
No, it was like the BBC.
Yes. Concert over there.
Yeah, one of the concert. I saw Will Archie both the Baker.
Was he like a kind of a baldish guy?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That like did this a lot?
Yeah. So annoying.
No, that's,
I don't like it
you
at all.
know, like,
I wasn't listening. Oh, like
he like.
Fritz Reiner or whatever?
He does like this, and he does this a lot. You know who that is?
That's what I said, Fritz Reiner?
No.
Or no?
No. He's like bald, but he kind of has a little bit of hair, but it's like, there's a lot of these motions like this.
Which orchestra was it? Which orchestra was it?
Berlin.
Oh, Berlin.
I think that,
No,
well, I
it was
think he
BBC.
conducts in Berlin. Well, that's the, I think the BBC prompts is that not like a place, like an event
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So then, like, I think the orchestra was Berlin. Anyways, it was about Larry Magdiel. He's like so weird when he conducts, but he's so good.
Yeah.
The one that sweats like really, really bad, so his hair's like combed over, and then by the end it's like.
The first sound he gives is like a monster show. Sorry.
Yeah. I would recommend, you know, whenever you do some of the conducting evaluations, I would really recommend that you do some staple orchestral composers in there, you know. I can give you a list, and but go and watch some video, especially if you can find a rehearsal video. It's very, very interesting. And watch them talk about what they want, and then watch how they show it, or don't show it, you know, and watch, and it's just interesting. It's really interesting. Anyhow. All right.
Can I do that again?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. You have to yell at them first, though.
Get it right.
Yes, there you go. There you go. It's closer. So if you're going to switch into one, you have to take a little more time. Okay? Something to do, I don't know if we've mentioned this in here yet actually, which is really good, is whenever you watch your video, turn the sound off and just tap the time. Do 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 do. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see it's really interesting. Like maybe like how I said, like Ruben, I said looks like you're pushing and pulling the tempo a little. Oh, really? It'd be a good thing to turn off the sound and just tap along with your beats and see if you are or not. You know? But yeah, if you're gonna switch, boom, 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 you have to take a little more time on the upper part of this rotation. Because when you go through, you kind of hesitate. Uh-oh, I need a little more time. So take a little more time on the top of the one. Okay? Let's do it again. Good. Now, let me tell you, you got a couple nods from Nigel. Nice job. Let me tell you guys something, or let's think about this. At first, that's the first time I've ever seen anybody go into one on that section. And at first, when you did, I went, oh, no, 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 in my mind. And then I started thinking about it, I thought, what a good idea. Anybody have any thoughts why that would be a good idea? Or why it could be really good? Artie?
So your arms fall off. Yeah, I mean, like, to me, like, it's almost it's how he wanted it written. Like, for, like, the melody, like, that the lower part has, like, I think that quarter note is, like, almost like a pickup to the next note to help keep the melody.
But I'm talking about right where you just stopped, where you had the syncopated thing. That's where she went into one. And why would that be?
Can I give my reason behind this verse?
Sure.
Okay. I felt like with the eighth notes, the motor needed to be established before I could really go into one because it feels like a waltz.
Okay.
And I thought I could be a little bit more musical if I would be able to go into one instead of just beating time.
Okay. Those are good reasons. Ruben?
Along the same lines, the melody in the first 3 or 4 bars is half note, quarter note, and then it switches into like 8 notes and quarter notes, and it like becomes a lot more active, like rhythmically. So I think if we keep showing it in 3, it can get a little more vertical than we really need to be. And when you show it in 1, it's like even though the rhythm isn't like getting more active, you're still showing the same intentions as the first part of this has. So.
Yeah, and I think all those comments contribute to the thing that I felt was good, was that you think about it, if you go through and by the time you get to that syncopated figure, the motor's established, right? Hopefully. Then, we talked about when you have an upbeat or a syncopation, you want to show the downbeat so that you react to it. But if you're reacting to what, 6 of them? That's a lot of micromanaging from the conductor. Now. Instead of, you've already established it, now you're just giving them like road signs. Dun, 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 dee. To me, that's a lot clearer, and I thought, like that. Good, interesting, very interesting. Good choices today. Like it, creative, outside the box, and effective. All right, what's that?
It's outside of Beethoven.
Outside the Beethoven box. Nice job. Creative. I like it.